Hello, Agency Brevard, Cocoa Beach, Melbourne, and surrounding areas. I'm Gonzalo, and whether you've been approached by other brokerages or this is your first meeting, I assure you that I will share with you valuable information without any unnecessary frills. We'll keep this focused and efficient, but at the same time, I will share with you and I will be honest about the challenges of being a real estate agent. Okay? I want to thank Carla, who will be answering your questions in the chat box. So let's get started, all right? First of all, what do you think are the main challenges of being a real estate agent? Have you thought about it? High attrition rate. 87% of agents fail in their first year in real estate. Income instability. You will be at the mercy of the ups and downs in the market. Market saturation. Just so you know, everyone and their moms have a real estate license in Florida. Costly startups and expenses. Brokers and associations will charge you a leg and an arm to get you started. Long hours and unpredictable schedules. Have you asked yourself if you are ready to accommodate your schedule to your clients' demands, like working on weekends or working on holidays? So what is your strategy to make sure that you don't end up like the hundreds of agents who fail in this industry? Usually the answer is to partner up with an experienced broker who can help you navigate these waters, right? Wrong. Why? Because let's look at what is out there. You're going to find mom and pops and boutique brokerages. Although they feel comfy, they have limited resources. No brand recognition, no networking opportunities, forget about technology, and forget about potential for career growth. Or you can join a national brand. They have more recognition, yes, but they have less personalized support. So good luck getting someone on the phone with these companies. Limited local market and expertise because they are so huge, they never really became experts in their markets. They also have higher fees and low commission splits. And those of you who have interviewed with these agencies, you probably noticed that they charge you monthly fees, they charge you royalties, and other types of proceeds, right? You will also find out there virtual only brokerages that have amazing tech, but the problem is that they have limited in-person interactions, meaning that you will probably never meet your broker. You will not get all the benefits of being at a physical office. And there is also the potential for increased competition. Like, imagine playing a game with lots of other kids. It can be harder to win because there are more kids trying to play too, right? These virtual brokerages don't take the necessary care to hire agents. They hire anybody who has a pulse. And believe me, you don't want to be part of these brokerages. So, my friends, would you agree that in order to get what you want, you first must understand what you need? And what is what you want? You want prosperity and financial freedom. You want recognition, a sense of belonging, a sense of security. You want to help your clients. You want to help your community. You want time for your children, your family, and overall, you want to make a difference. Therefore, what you need is the ability to identify and seize opportunities. You need to be known as someone who is an expert in real estate. You need to be knowledgeable about your community and the real estate process. You need to be part of an ecosystem and a group that aligns with your values. You also need to simplify the real estate process for you and for your clients. And you need to be part of a company that helps you anticipate and prepare for the upcoming market trends and the ever-changing real estate industry. So, my dear agents, what is Avanti Way's promise to help you get what you want? Avanti Way will help you as a new agent first close your first deal within your first 2 to 5 months in this industry by providing you with 1, a structured training tailor-made for you. 2, easy-to-access support provided by real estate professionals. 3, easy-to-access technology and resources that will simplify your experience. And 4, culture. You know, I get it. Culture has become quite a buzzword these days, but Trust me, it's still incredibly important. At Avanti Way, we take the concept of culture to heart, and it plays a vital role in how we help our agents view this opportunity as a business, not a job. This is all made possible by the invaluable expertise and knowledge offered by our stellar team in Brevard County, led by no other than Lourdes Slaiva, who is a renowned real estate professional in Brevard, and also Fernando Arencibia and Jennifer Wallman. And I'll just let you do a quick Google search on them, which will prove their amazing track record in commercial real estate in the state of Florida, right? So let's go with training. Remember that I mentioned that 87% of agents in real estate fail? And you might ask, why is that? Well, simply, these agents fail because they fail at finding clients, closing transactions, and they fail at making money. So you could say that the solution is to generate more leads or give these agents clients they can work with, right? However, let me ask you, do you honestly believe that if I give one client to each active agent right now in the state of Florida, do you think they will be able to close the deal? The answer is no, because the majority of the agents out there are clueless about the real estate transaction. Needless to say, how to generate or, keep clients happy. Therefore, what a new agent needs here is proper training. A training that helps them understand the fundamentals of real estate. How to find clients, the appraisal, the inspection period, the closing of a transaction, and finally, the post-closing. And that is exactly what Avanti Way provides. By joining my company, you will go through this training program that will ensure that you master the process from A to Z. This training, being certified by the Florida Real Estate Commission, means that you will complete your post-license course of 45 hours in-house. For example, last year, we recruited an agent in Tampa. His name is Luis Courtright. New agent, very young, as you can see. And Luis, by being diligent, by attending every single training and activity at the office, he managed to become not only a top producer in his branch in Tampa after just a few months, but also one of the top producers in the whole company. That is what Avanti Way can do for you only if you dedicate time and commitment to real estate. All right? Next up, we have support. My friends, the market has its ups and downs. That's the reality of the industry. And you better be prepared for it. Now, imagine being in a down market. The inventory is low. Bid wars are relentless. Buyers are hiring 5 or 6 agents at the same time. So the competition is fierce. And by some miracle, you find that one client who accepts working with you. You're about to close the deal, and something unexpected happens. Situation that needs immediate attention. If you don't act promptly, you will lose the deal and your client. You need help ASAP. You pick up the phone, you call support, nobody answers. You call your manager, no answer. You, my friend, you are alone, and you are at the risk of losing not only the current transaction, but also the client's trust and potential for future businesses. And forget about valuable referrals that could have been generated from this one client. That is what hundreds of agents go through every single day in real estate. My dear agents, my company believes that in order for us to grow together, we must collaborate. And we will never achieve this if we leave you to your own devices. That is the reason why my company will provide you with support even after hours and also on weekends, which is when most transactions take place, by the way. We'll help you secure those transactions, and most importantly, we'll help you build your reputation, inform your clients by making it clear that you have a whole team by your side. I remember, for example, one case with Maritza Monterrey. She's one of our best agents in Weston. She was closing a deal for a $3 million property in the area of Davie. The buyer was struggling to secure a loan, and Maritza, even when she was the seller's agent, she knew that it could jeopardize the transaction. So what she did, she reached out to our support department, obviously seeking a solution. We quickly got to work. We explored different alternative lending options with our in-house lender. And finally, we connected the buyer with our lender, who offer a more flexible loan program that was tailored to the buyer's needs. Maritza and us, we worked closely with this buyer. We ensured all the necessary documentation was provided promptly, and finally, thanks God, we closed the deal. The buyer's agent, whose company I will not mention, had no participation in this. Sometimes you will find yourself carrying the transaction on your shoulders, even helping the other agent's client. This happens very, very, very often. You know why? Because very few brokerages provide proper support to their agents. All right, so next up we have technology. Let's go with tech. My dear agents, ideally you want to have clients knocking at your door, right? You want to have that pipeline full of potential clients and full of leads. And let's just say that you are working with 5 buyers at the same time. Sounds great, right? 5 buyers. But let's take a closer look at this scenario. Working with a buyer involves driving around town or even further to find that perfect house that your buyer is looking for. That not only consumes gas, but also precious time. Let's say next that you found the property and now you have entered a bid war with tens of other agents and their clients seeking to secure that same deal. Next, your offer was miraculously accepted. And now you have to help your client with securing a loan, coordinating the inspector, the appraisal officer, and finally, you have to be the bridge between your client and the title company to close the deal. This process usually lasts between 60 to 90 days. Sounds like too much? Multiply this by 5. Working with a buyer consumes tremendous amounts of time, energy, gas, coordination, paperwork, and believe me, if you don't have a proper structure and systems in place, you will most likely crash and burn. Avanti will provide you with auto-populated contracts with AI technology, which will save you hours of paperwork, something that no other company has in the market. A 3D area analyzer to look for properties without leaving the comfort of your home or the comfort of your office. Transactions and listing dashboards where all parties involved, the seller, the buyer, the title, all of them will have on-demand access to the files. You're going to have automatic tax reminders so you don't miss on the inspection or the appraisal. You're going to find online funding so you can deposit your checks and disburse money from your computer, wherever you are, as long as you have a reliable internet connection. These and other tools are making Avanti Way agents, both experienced and new agents, competitive in the real estate market in Florida, as well as freeing their time to dedicate to what really matters in this business. Building lasting relationships with your clients, who for such an outstanding job will refer you to future prospects. And this is one of the reasons why Avanti Way Realty was named Brokerage of the Year in 2022. Right? So let's go with culture. We understand that it's not only about making money in this business, but you also want to impact your community. And in order to impact your community, you really make a difference. Being part of a company that aligns with your beliefs and your values plays a huge role. Okay? That's the reason why we focus on surrounding you with a team with the right mindset, the right work ethics and values that will help you transition from the mentality of an employee to the mentality of an entrepreneur. You see, there is a lot of informality out there. People who see real estate as a hobby. Agents who still see this as a job without seeing the endless potential of having a license. Unfortunately, let me tell you, these people will never succeed in this. They will eventually, as in any regular 9-to-5 job, they will get bored and quit. And I would dare to say that only 10 out of 100 agents will make it in this industry. We focus on hiring that 10%. So what is required to join Avanti Way? We require commitment. We require the ability to adapt and respond. And what is more important, we require a business owner mentality. And I promise you that with this, along with our guidance and experience, you will become, as we call our realtors, an Avanti way agentpreneur. Okay? Let's go with the commission structure. We're about to finish, but I don't want to leave out your payment. Very important. How much does Avanti way compensate you for your hard work? Now, there are various options out there with brokers offering commissions ranging from 50%, 60%, or even 90%, or even 100%. But be cautious because each option has its ups and downs. 50 or 60% is just not enough today. In the 80s, maybe, but not in the 21st century, where agents do the majority of the legwork. 50 or 60% is just not enough. Brokers with 90 or 100% splits. Listen, I recommend you paying close attention to the fine print here. Those brokerages usually make money through fees or by forcing you to use in-house services, possibly locking you in a contract for at least 2 years. Avanti Way offers you a very simple and a straightforward commission plan. It starts at 75%, and as you progress in your production, and accumulate $10,000 for Avanti Way, only $10,000, it will go up to 80%. Finally, when you accumulate $15,000, it will go up to 90% commission split. And the beauty of this program, once you reach that 80% or 90% commission split, you will keep it. Meaning that unlike other brokerages, we will never revert you back to 75%. This is Avanti Way's commission plan. Next up, let's talk about fees. Very important. We are not here to nickel and dime you, my friends. We understand that you are just getting started. So the last thing that we want is to deduct monthly fees or royalties from your commissions. The more we can help, the better. And we are here to work together. Therefore, Avanti Way has only one yearly payment that will go towards your errors and omissions insurance. This is $399. Again, we don't have monthly fees, desk fees, tech fees, junk fees, nothing like that. We are here to work together, and this payment is useful to make sure all of your transactions are protected. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for being with me today. My name is Gonzalo Sosa, Operations Manager at Avanti Way. I've been here for 9 years now, and I have seen many agents from all walks of life grow their businesses from scratch, transition from part-time agents to full-time agents, and become, some of them, top producers in their regions. Now, you have three options. If you feel like Avanti Way is the right fit for you, you can scan the QR code or click on the following link in the chat box to have a one-on-one with me, okay? During this session, we will do a deep dive into your personal situation. The second option is if you don't want to hear more and you want to start right away, you can begin your application by scanning the second QR code or clicking in the link in the chat box, okay? We're starting the training for new agents next week, and we only have a limited number of spots available. Finally, the third option is that if you don't feel like we are not what you're looking for, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. I wish you all the best and good luck. My friends, I'm confident that our structured training, system, support, and culture will help you, as they did with hundreds of agents in Florida, create a lucrative and lasting business in real estate. Thank you.